Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to discuss whether or not we will see an Animal Crossing remake. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So there's lots of rumours and speculation about when we will finally see a new main Animal Crossing game come to the Nintendo Switch. But what if the Nintendo Switch isn't the next console to see a new Animal Crossing game? Well, this got me thinking and I've come up with a new theory. If we travel back in time to a pre-launch Nintendo Switch era, just over a year ago now, there were several rumours flying around regarding the unreleased console. Many of which often referred to the Switch including a virtual console along with a list of Gamecube games that were being tested at the time. The games being tested were of course Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Super Smash Bros and Animal Crossing. The Switch has been out for over a year now, and even though it will probably come sometime in the future, as it stands, the gaming system still doesn't have the virtual console. So what was really being tested? Well, back in a Nintendo Direct streamed in March, to everyone's surprise, Nintendo announced a remake of Luigi's Mansion. The original 2001 Gamecube launch title would be making its way to the Nintendo 3DS later this year. So I think you can see where I'm going with this. The original Luigi's Mansion that's yet to be ported is suddenly reported as being tested for a future release, now finds itself with an official Nintendo 3DS launch later this year. So this makes me wonder, were the original sources claiming Gamecube games were being tested actually for a virtual console coming to the Switch like everyone assumed, or were they being tested for a 3DS release? So with Nintendo having confirmed a remake of Luigi's Mansion for 3DS, maybe it's not long until we see a remake of the other three titles being tested, including Animal Crossing. Now let's think about this for a minute. It's not actually a crazy idea. We now know Gamecube games were being tested for something, and we now know Nintendo can port Gamecube games to the 3DS. Not to mention there are 72 million Nintendo 3DS consoles out in the wild, so I doubt Nintendo are about to forget a target audience that large. Now a remake of Animal Crossing Gamecube wouldn't actually be a bad thing. It's an amazing game, and not only would it bring people back to the franchise, but it would also give new players a chance to play the original. Sure, I'd rather see it on the Nintendo Switch myself, but with only 15 million current units out there, it makes sense to publish a remake to the 72 million consoles people already own. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get our hands on an Animal Crossing Gamecube remake before we see Animal Crossing Switch, and I'd be totally happy with that. Plus Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is doing amazingly well, receiving regular updates, and if other Nintendo mobile games are anything to go by, will have a very long lifespan. After all, this year we'll see the much anticipated Super Smash Bros release, and possibly the rumoured Pokemon Switch mentioned in last year's E3. Is there really room for Animal Crossing Switch this year? Sure, it's been a while since a new Animal Crossing game, but maybe a remake would be enough to fill that void. So yeah, this is just a theory and something that I've been thinking about and wanted to share with you, plus it's always fun to try and guess what Nintendo will do next. So what do you think? Would you play a remake of the original Animal Crossing? Is Pocket Camp enough for you right now, or do you think it's time for Animal Crossing Switch? If you got this far in the video, please comment remake, just to let me know you did. That'd be super awesome, and be sure to include whether or not you think the 3DS will see any more remakes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it entertaining. Please be sure to leave a like if you did. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.